No shoe will fit everyone the same way. Make sure to try the shoes on before going on a hike. Hi, my name is Alex. In this video, we will talk about the 5 must-haves for mountain hiking. Whether you prepare yourself a one-day trip or a multi-day hike. There are infinite amounts of hiking gear on the market, so knowing what to get can sometimes be a little challenging. It goes without saying that the first must-have item is a pair of hiking boots that's suitable for the type of hike you plan to do. You will need some water as well as some food to avoid feeling sluggish after a few hours or at the end of the day. Accidents do happen, so always have a first aid kit with you. Adapting your clothing choices to the type of hike you plan to do and the weather condition is also key. But either way, you should plan for the unexpected. It can be a storm, hot weather, or a temperature drop when you reach a mountain pass. Lastly, you should wear a backpack suitable for the type of hiking trip you wish to embark on, whether it lasts a half day, a full day, or several days. Choosing the right type of shoes is also vital to ensure a successful outing. For instance, there are shoes that can give you more freedom of movement because they have a low-cut upper, good breathability thanks to the fabric used, and a good grip for those steep and rugged mountain trails. You can also choose a pair with a mid or high upper, which can provide better support and make it more difficult for rocks and debris to land in your shoe. And if you feel off balance when you carry a super heavy backpack during a multi-day hike, this type of shoe will also provide good support throughout the entire trip. Lastly, make sure to try the shoes on before going on a hike. No shoe will fit everyone the same way. So depending on the shape of your foot, the level of comfort you experience is different. So it's important to try your shoes on before using them. The backpack you take will obviously vary in size and volume, depending on the length of your trip. If you are going away for a half day, a backpack of up to 20 liters is generally sufficient. But when you go on a longer hike, let's say for a whole day, you will need a backpack for up to 40 liters. And here, we have a backpack designed for bivouacking, to carry more loads when you go on a multi-day hiking trip. There are also 50-liter models. You can make some adjustments to this type of pack. The straps can also be adjusted, like those at the top and the straps at the chest and at the waist. The purpose of all this to bring you comfort throughout your outing. Not all backpacks can be adjusted like that, mainly those used for a day hike or a multi-day trip. To enjoy hiking safely and comfortably, you should always distribute the weight evenly throughout your backpack, from side to side and top to bottom. Make sure to put heavy items, like your tents, at the bottom of your backpack and close to the spine, otherwise your pack will throw you off balance. This means that your lightweight gear goes at the top of the bag, as well as any item you might need to access during the hike, such as your sun cream, which I'm also going to put at the top of the backpack because it weighs very little and is within easy reach. Finally, there are small and clever compartments that are very practical, like a little pouch for the bottle, which can be easily accessed when hiking, or loops where the poles can be attached. The 3-layer system is the layering technique often referred to in mountain hiking. The base layer should be a breathable t-shirt that wicks moisture away. The mid-layer should be able to retain heat and provide ideal thermal comfort in case you start getting cold. Finally, you need to carry a 3rd layer in your backpack to protect you from the elements, like a waterproof jacket in case it rains. If you go on a winter hike, you will want to have a jacket often lined with wadding. A cap is another must-have in the clothing range. It's ideal when the weather is nice, to protect yourself from the risk of sunstrokes, for example, just like a hat that prevents heat loss during winter hikes. Another piece of versatile clothing is a pair of zip-off trousers that turns into walking shorts when the weather is warmer. It is important to stay hydrated while hiking. Pack a water bottle or a water bladder in your backpack. Make sure to remember to drink water before feeling thirsty. It goes without saying that we drink more water when it's hot than when it's cold. But it's also really important not to forget to keep ourselves hydrated when the weather is colder. For a little extra comfort, you can choose to have an insulated flask to keep your beverage cold when hiking in the summer, or to keep your tea or coffee warm in the winter when you're out snow showing. Earlier, I spoke about the need to avoid feeling sluggish, so you should always carry a snack with you. A cereal bar, for instance, can help to prevent hypoglycemia, which might compromise the rest of your hiking trip. Obviously, a first aid kit is also a must-have item for any hiker to treat small bruises or minor injuries. This first aid kit contains essential supplies like plasters. You will also find scissors to trim bandage or dressings to size, a tick removal tool or bandage to support a joint in the event of a minor sprain. You will also find antiseptic wipes. I would also recommend bringing an emergency or survival blanket, as not that all first aid kits include one. It does exactly what it says. It's a life-saving equipment to be used when you are waiting for help to arrive. So that's really important to have. You might not be a doctor, so you need any medical advice about a potentially serious injury, just call 999 or 112 in Europe. 999 is the National Emergency Response Service in UK and 112 the pan-European equivalent. They will know what to do, such as sending help in case of a serious injury. Here are a few other things to consider before embarking on a hiking trip. Let your friends and family know where and when you are planning on going on your hike and how long you will be gone for. Let them know about your itinerary if you will be away for several days. And finally, remember to charge your mobile phone. An uncharged phone won't get you very far. An OS map and a compass will also come in handy. But make sure you know how to use a compass before you leave, so you can find your way in case your GPS device suddenly stops working. So make sure to remember these 5 key tips to enjoy your next hiking trip. First, choose the right pair of shoes. Secondly, drink water regularly to keep yourself hydrated. And don't forget to take a snack. Remember about the first aid kit in case of an accident. Remember to take 3 layers and choose the right backpack for your hike. Visit Decathlon's YouTube channel if you want any more advice or tips. And above all, enjoy your hikes!